capitalism is dead. Is it dead? Has it evolved? Are we in an evolved form of capitalism? I don't know that capitalism is dead. I think that it is a hybrid. It has grown. It has evolved into something that's a little more diabolical. But we keep using. But this is the issue I think with just culture. We use these terms, capitalism, democracy, and all of these things. But are we really experiencing these things anymore? Right? It might be like a true north to some people. Like, no, free market capitalism is a thing that we need to aspire to, and it's fair, and it's this, and it's that.
Right.
But are we even living in? Are we living in capitalism? Is a better question.
So that's a good point. So capitalism is completely just run amok. That's the problem. And so much wealth continues to be just concentrated in the hands of fewer and fewer people with each passing year, with each passing generation, for sure. And it's almost sort of like analogous to the sun, right? At some point when the sun dies, it's not like the sun is just gonna fade, right? Like you think about all the fuel that the sun burns through. You can look at that in terms of capital in either in this country or globally. But once the sun just runs out of stuff to burn throughout a fuel, it won't just die out. It won't just go dark. It'll swell into a red giant and encompass all the planets, including Earth. And there's millions of
revelations at this point, dog. Talk.
What I'm saying is that's what's happening with capitalism. It's becoming such a big monster. It's just going to destroy everything.
Yeah, and it's collapsing in on itself. So it's like, with all of the monopolies that are just eating up. Capitalism is supposed to be about competition, right?
Yeah.
But capitalism run amok actually gobbles up competition, right? Capitalism, the idea is that the markets will allow for all type of prosperity, but it's concentrating all this wealth in fewer and fewer hands.
Absolutely.
And eventually it's gonna collapse. If something doesn't correct or if it doesn't transform, it's gonna collapse. And eventually, right, there'll be so much concentration of wealth in so few hands that the people are gonna get hungry and eat the rich.
Right. I don't think it's dead. In addition to that, the reason I don't think it's dead is because it's embedded in our very way of governance. Like it's embedded in the Constitution, right? Even though technically, the capitalist era was before 17th, all that stuff, right?
Right.
But the spirit of putting property rights ahead of human rights, that's in the Constitution. That's us, right?
So perhaps capitalism isn't dead. Capitalism is resilient and it lives many, many lives.
Like Freddie.
Like Freddie. Yeah, you think it's over. He's like, nah, I'm coming back. Yep. Freddie Part 2, neoliberalism. Freddie Part 3, we'll see.
Listen, there's nothing better than getting together with brothers who care about the community, whether we agree or not. We need you to be a part of this community. Subscribe, be a part of it, like something, say you don't like something, whatever it is, be honest, because when we come together and we're honest, that's when we create community. Tap in.